Hey everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just gone over to Bitcoin. Big of the CoinsKid crew. So if we go down the list, look at this. Okay, pretty much yesterday, I know we've had a bit of a flush out for Bitcoin where it bolted up. All the late shorts got stopped out, and it bolted down. All the late longs got stopped out right there. So we've had a leverage reset right there. And this is typical of Bitcoin. Typical. It goes up, comes down, and then it starts to consolidate where it was yesterday and things like that. And people get shaken out, going long late and going short late, basically. So you've got to be in the game early if you can identify it. So right now, Bitcoin's doing okay. It's caught in a range at the moment, isn't it? It's sort of consolidating. It has bolted in the last 30 days. It's sort of 34%. Okay, against the herd, against all the sentiment right there. It's absolutely bolted. Now, if we go down this list, take a look at Solana. Absolutely bolting. Now, I do have some targets for Solana. We absolutely bounced like an absolute boss. I think it was last month or September when it was coming down. It had all the FTX FUD, and I posted a target on Twitter right there, and it absolutely bounced on the dollar and the cent, and it's bolted right now from that particular position when people were really fearful. Okay, so again, this is why you got to follow me on Twitter and get involved in the Discord, because I can't make a million videos. I will try and start to make more altcoin videos for you, but I've been really busy developing this particular project, CoinsKid.com, and the indicators that I've made for the CoinsKid crew right there. So they're still being warmly received, and I really appreciate that. We've had a massive influx of members right now, so I'm trying to handle all the messages, the DMs, but I've automated it as best as I can. It's a really simple process. All you do is go to CoinsKid.com, go to the link section, follow it how to create premium membership. Once you've done that, with your Discord, come to the CoinsKid website just there, go to the settings page and follow the instructions. There is a FAQ on how to get involved and get the premium access on this particular site and access to those indicators right there. So anyway, this is a Bitcoin video. I do apologize, but right now, the sort of market's still doing okay. I'm not really fearful at the moment. Obviously, there is still a bit of a greed in the system, isn't there? But yesterday we did see the leverage get flushed out right there. So it's a kind of reset if you think about that. But anyway, what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, I'll show you in a moment, is that it did do something yesterday which is technically really bullish, and it's something I did want to see. Now, there's one coin here that was lagging a little bit. So the coin in question is Ethereum. Yesterday, what it did is technically really nice for the altcoin market and the crypto market. It's a clue. It's basically a looking glass. Now, I was using Ethereum as confluence to the fact that I did think we was in an ABC correction from April. If you take a look at the chart right now, if we go to the daily time frame just there, you can clearly see that I was saying for a very long time that I think that we've been in an ABC after a 5-wave move up here in Ethereum. We've got some kind of truncation down. We had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and since April of this year, this was confluence to my theory that Bitcoin and the altcoin market cap right there, the entire crypto market cap, was in a B, and a C wave correction. At which point it's bottomed out, and then we're going to start to come up. So, like I said to you, if you do start to see this in Bitcoin, the break of resistance, then Ethereum will play catch up. Okay, so Ethereum has actually printed a buy signal way back down there on the CoinsKid buy and sell signal a few weeks ago. I have relayed this to the Twitter crew and the Discord crew right there, and it's bolted basically. So what we're looking for is for Ethereum to break that resistance, and I think potentially Ethereum could be on the cusp of a major move here towards the 1618 at minimal 2527. But I think if it is a way free, we should get as high as 3145. But I know this is a Bitcoin video, but what I'm looking at, you need to find confluence in other charts that sort of validate that you are in bull market, bear market, or whatever. And at the moment, some of these altcoins, and especially Ethereum, were breaking yesterday into that key resistance of the 1 fib. If it breaks it, then we're getting confirmation right there without Bitcoin continuing the show. Do you understand? So it's confluence in other charts, and this is what I was looking at in April as confluence of the fact that we were in an ABC, was the fact that April, that's where Ethereum started its correction basically. So that the July high for me for Bitcoin, like I've said to you so many times, this was a bull trap. This was an A, this was a B, this was a C, and right now you've got an impulsive move. So effectively Ethereum's catching up. It's not rocket science, and what we're seeing is Bitcoin go up, go in a range. So these are the opportunities, like I've always said to you. So we can't be too fearful yet, because these have got to play catch up. So as we move down the list, and I've been showing you this for a long time right now, we've got BNB bolted. Everyone was really fearful on that. I was looking at $300 minimal when it was $206 last week. I've shown you that, and it's bolted. Okay, so a lot of the coins are playing catch up now. Some of these coins that are bolted, the likes of Chainlink, the likes of Solana, the likes of XRP, they're hitting a resistance point. They're printing bullish signals, and they're going sideways now, allowing these mild bull signals to catch up. It really is simple. Okay, so as we move further down the list, we've got a coin which I'm really bullish on, is Litecoin. that's just moved from the bearish underwater signal right there into the mild bull. So this is an opportunity in my opinion, and I know this is a Bitcoin video, I do apologize, but I've posted a setup in the Discord, my targets on Litecoin, and I think it's just beginning to play catch up to the market right now. So anyway, let's dive into the Bitcoin chart. But that's simple, you know, just looking at this particular index right here, it offers opportunity in my opinion if you can sort of get your head around it. You know, anything that's under the water is playing catch up to the top of the market. market. It's not rocket science, okay? Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart and see what we can see. So looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame, again, this indicator, the buy and sell indicator that I've created for the CoinsKid crew right there, you know, for the premium members, is it can work on any time frame, and this is the beauty of this indicator, okay? So it uses many sort of variables that I look at in the charts to determine opportunity, you know, whether or not you should buy or sell, basically. I'll put it into the indicator as best as I can. So what I tend to relay to you in the charts, I've tried to, you know, put into this particular indicator. So far so good. If you remember the videos way back last year, the 5 waves down, and what we've got is beautiful signals in the charts of 5 waves up, the pullback, and like I said to you, this is beginning to look impulsive off this low. So this is an opportunity to go long at this point, or, you know, buy positions in Bitcoin and put your stop loss on this low. So again, you clearly see you came up, and from this point right there, November, you never created a sell signal. So this is really important, because the whole way, even though you had these monster crashes and pullbacks, it wasn't until this point here, way back in May, that we told, you know, this particular indicator told you to sell in May and go away. So this is amazing. Look at this. So from this point here, you know, if you'd bought on that candle when you got the buy signal and held it to the next sell signal, roughly 151 days later, you were 72% in profit on Bitcoin if you just paid attention to data, not emotion. Do you understand? So right now we've had this sideways correction, this A, this B, this C. You know, you got this sort of consolidation, chip chop, in out, you know, sell signals, buy signals stacking on top of one another. So it's clear consolidation in a range, and then we start to create a series of beautiful buy signals just here in this particular chart. Okay, so what we've got is a beautiful buy signal literally a couple of days after the crash. Like I said, the opportunity, the 5 waves down, and this is something that's included in this particular indicator. And I've tried my best to include everything I look at within this indicator. Boom, opportunity. Okay, like I said to you at that point, go back to the videos. Opportunity doesn't feel like opportunity. We've got the 5 waves down, stop loss on the previous swing low, and this particular indicator as well, if you've had it in the charts, was confluence that particular analysis. So from that point, boom, 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 we're doing really well. We've stacked up on 3 buy signals for Bitcoin. So at the moment, you know, if you were down there buying, boom, you're currently up another 45% until we get the sell signal. It really is simple. So again, if I see the sell signal, I'll relay this to you immediately on the 4-hourly time frame, because again, we have to respect, you know, from these green dots, if we see a sell signal like we did there after the green dots building up, we've got to sell. You know, selling may go away. You know, at this point it comes down, it comes back up, and it, you know, it comes up from high where you've sold, but technically you're creating more little buy signals at the bottom as well, you know, to counter that sell. So again, this is a beautiful little indicator. Get involved. It's on CoinsKid.com. Premium access to the CoinsKid crew only. Okay, I know a lot of people, they want me to sell this indicator to them. I'm getting loads of messages and things like that. I'm not in the interest of selling it. Okay, it's just a premium tool for the CoinsKid crew right there. So again, let's dive in on the daily time frame and see what's going on in the daily time frame for Bitcoin. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, like I said to you yesterday, if we can see a close above this trend line, it's increasing the probability that we are getting a true breakout here. So I know we've had a bit of a sell off, some kind of, you know, flush out of the system right there, but you know, the slate has been reset basically, hasn't it? So right now, if we start to go again, we could be on the cusp of another major move here. So again, I can't flip too bearish on this particular chart until we start to lose the buy and sell signal, in the sense we start to fall under this and create the red dot basically. So on the daily, we are in a beautiful buy signal right now. Now, I've said to you before, I think that we are sort of mirroring the same time frame as November 2020. Okay, so at this point here, we're getting a lovely little confirmation break of the RSI as well. So potentially over the next few days here, we could see a God candle here for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you why, okay, because it's identical to what we did in November of 2020. If we zoom to the left, and I've been showing this for many weeks right now, you know, it's confluence that we're at the same sort of phase. If we take a look at this, leading into November of 2020, okay, so from October into November, look at this, we created this beautiful bearish divergence, look at that, and then we broke out the neckline of the divergence after 2 daily candles on the pullback, which is pretty much what we've just done. But equally, the clue was in the RSI as well, taking out that resistance. Then we had another couple of days of just sideways, and then boom, we bolted in the God candle, went sideways again. Now, it wasn't until we broke down on this particular buy and sell signal indicator right there that, you know, that it was time to flip bearish on Bitcoin. You can clearly see what that monster ABC just there, you know, never lost the low, and at that point, as soon as we start to come up and lost the low, the close below was your get out of crypto card, get out of Bitcoin card, you know. And this is something I relay to you. If we do break down below the buy and sell indicator in the current time frame for Bitcoin, then that, in my opinion, we're looking for a lower high, short the top, basically with your stop loss, short it and boom, and then we're looking for the big macro correction right there. So I'm just respecting the data, okay, at the moment, just riding the waves. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Thank you for your support. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.